This video is brought to you by True Tales of Buried Treasure, the largest collection of old treasure magazines in the West. On our website, you can search for individual treasure stories by region, or buy our original magazines themselves. To pay us a visit, please click on the link in the description. Enjoy. To seek out what others have lost and to uncover it is an experience that fills the heart with joy. Regardless of the material worth, the sight of something once lost or unrecognizable is beyond measure. And so it is with my pursuit of Antioch. Tales of hidden treasures and riches echo through the Mississippi, but none have consumed me as much as my quest for a forgotten settlement in the northeastern part of the state. Antioch, they say, thrived until a few years after the Civil War, only to be pillaged by Union soldiers in its final days. The few maps that hint at its existence provide no precise location. The memories of Antioch's early inhabitants have faded with time. Yet, whispers of its existence linger among those who still walk this earth. My journey began in Jumpertown, Mississippi, 8 miles west of Boonville in Prentiss County. I questioned the locals, but they had little to offer. County records in Boonville yielded no solid leads. Just as despair started to take hold, a glimmer of hope emerged. It was springtime when, after attending services at Antioch Baptist Church, No. 2, I conversed with friends and kin in the parking lot. They revealed that the very ground beneath me was once part of the old county line stage road. It stretched along the southern edge of the church cemetery and vanished into the woods, washed away by rain, now a forgotten cowpath. In the tradition of Louis L'Amour, my search continued, fueled by this newfound clue. It was whispered to me, amidst the whispers of forgotten tales, that I venture along the remnants of that road, a mere echo of its former glory. They said somewhere along its weary path it had once proudly served as the main street of Antioch, a town lost to the annals of time. Whispers also spoke of another small community, a humble settlement that once dwelled along that very road. Legends told of their desperate act, burying their treasures deep in the earth, a futile attempt to protect their wealth from the merciless hands of Union troops. It was said to have occurred in the wake of the Battle of Corinth, back in that fateful October of 1862. Countless souls had sought to unearth that hidden fortune, to solve the riddle of the lost community. Yet, all their efforts had yielded naught but rusty cans, teasing them with the glimmers of what could have been. But my heart knew in that moment that my quest had only just begun. And so, with the dawn of a new day, a day as clear and cold as the resolve within my soul, my faithful companion Joyce and I readied ourselves. Unpacking our trusty detectors and other gear, we embarked upon the county line road, a road weathered by time's cruel hand. As we ventured forth, passing the cemetery's silent guardians, the road transformed. No longer a mere shadow of its former self, it morphed into a rugged and uneven wagon trail. Each bump and jolt beneath our wheels spoke of the forgotten tales that lay ahead. And so undeterred we pressed on, our eyes fixed on the vanishing path that disappeared into the untamed brush, beckoning us to uncover the secrets of Antioch. Along the length of the stage road, numerous side roads and logging roads branched off in different directions. We didn't venture down these paths, for most were marked with signs warning against trespassing. However, one cowpath caught our eye, beckoning us with its allure. We couldn't resist its charm, so we followed its winding trail through the dense timber as it transformed from a two-rutted road to a mere cowpath, leading us to a majestic cluster of hickory and oak trees. Returning to the stage road, we meticulously scoured each side with our metal detectors. It didn't take long before my wife uncovered a precious 1891 Morgan silver dollar hidden beneath the earth's surface. Determined to unravel the secrets of the land, I marked off 5 squares on the ground, and together we meticulously combed through each square, leaving no stone unturned. After hours of perseverance, our efforts bore fruit. We unearthed 2 Civil War-era mini-balls, 3 exquisite Indian arrowheads, a collection of pre-war pennies, including a rare half-cent, and of course, the cherished Morgan silver dollar. As the sun sank low on the horizon, casting long shadows through the dense woods, we couldn't help but feel a sense of anticipation. We knew we were treading on the outskirts of town, just a stone's throw away from unearthing more hidden treasures. But time was running out, for darkness descends swiftly in these parts. Despite our valiant efforts, scouring the earth for coins and relics of the Civil War, we were left empty-handed in our quest for Antioch. It remained elusive, a secret enshrined within the depths of the untamed forest that stretches across the northeastern Mississippi. Patiently, it awaits its discovery, biding its time until someone unveils its mysteries. Our next story takes us away from the fertile valley of the Mississippi to the forested canyons of southern Oregon, about Lost Leper Mine, gold. The word echoed through the rugged hills of Jacksonville, Oregon, igniting a frenzy that swept across the land like a prairie fire. Men, driven by the promise of fortune, descended upon the town in droves. Some sought to unearth the golden treasures hidden beneath the earth, while others sought to profit from the sweat and toil of those who labored in the shadows. In the blink of an eye, shacks and tent houses sprouted like wildflowers, as if the very ground itself conspired to accommodate the influx of dreamers and schemers. But amidst the fevered rush, a grim discovery cast a dark shadow over the burgeoning town. The doctor, a respected figure among the community, stumbled upon a newcomer afflicted with the dreaded affliction of leprosy. Panic seized the hearts of the town fathers, and in a desperate huddle with the deputy sheriff and a trusted official, they swiftly devised a plan. The stricken man would be swiftly exiled from the town's embrace, banished to an isolated canyon where the water ran scarce, ensuring that no true gold mining could take place. Though the disease had not yet rendered the unfortunate soul completely incapacitated, they would supply him with meager rations at regular intervals, along with a meager collection of tools, a gold pan, a pick, and a shovel, a cruel reminder of the life he had been forced to abandon. And so, the man was cast into the canyon, the weight of solitude and disease pressing upon his weary soul. As the sun set on the bustling town of Jacksonville, the fading echoes of hope mingled with the whispers of forgotten dreams. Lost in the vast expanse of the Oregon wilderness, weeks turned into months and the burden of the leper's isolation weighed heavily on his soul. Yet, amidst the desolation, an unlikely bond formed between the afflicted man and one of the three men who knew his fate. This man, the deputy sheriff, would brave the scorching sun and treacherous terrain to deliver much-needed supplies to the leper's forlorn abode. On one fateful day, as the deputy lowered the provisions down the deep chasm, time seemed to stand still. The leper, weakened by his ailment, struggled to unload the bucket, prolonging the deputy's anxious wait. Finally, a feeble tug on the rope signaled the leper's readiness. With great exertion, the deputy hoisted the bucket to safety. To his astonishment, nestled amidst the supplies lay a fortune in gleaming placer gold. Nuggets, like uncooked beans, spilled from the vessel, casting a golden glow upon the desolate canyon. A hastily scribbled note expressed the leper's gratitude for the kindness bestowed upon him. Alas, the leper's life was short-lived, his secret buried alongside him in the canyon that held his treasure. In the years that followed, many a seeker ventured into the depths driven by the allure of unimaginable wealth. Some speculated that the leper had stumbled upon an ancient riverbed high above the canyon floor. Yet, the exact location of this hidden fortune remained elusive, a tantalizing enigma awaiting its destined discoverer. Somewhere, in the isolated canyons near Jacksonville, Oregon, the untold wealth of the leper patiently awaits the touch of fortune's hand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to read the original article or purchase the magazine from which it was taken, please check out our website, truetalesofburiedtreasure.com.